Welcome back everyone to another video of Hypixel Skyblock. Today I will be talking about the two different armor sets that I use for Enderman Slayers. The Crimson armor set and the Aurora armor set. Before today's video starts, I would kindly to ask you to like the video. If you liked the video, feel free to leave any comments. If you have any questions or thoughts in the comment section, then sub and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my upcoming streams or videos. By the time you've been watching this video, I'm probably live right now on Twitch, so feel free to check it out if you want to hop on the stream. After all that being said, let's get into today's video. As you guys know, I grinded a lot of Emans on stream and off stream. I often receive these type of questions from viewers where, should I use RCM? Why are you using melee? Isn't RCM faster or better? Is melee better or RCM is better? And in this video, I will be answering all these type of questions and telling you the pros and cons of each setup. After watching the video, I hope you could decide which armor set you want to go for or which one you would prefer to use. For Aurora armor set, I would tell you the pros and cons of this armor set first, and then we will be moving on to the attributes that you could use for this armor set. For Aurora armor set is a lot cheaper to get into compared to Crimson armor set, especially for Eman, is because for Aurora armor set, you would just need Mana Pool and Veteran as the attribute for this armor set. The second pro will be you could use Aurora set in different contents of Skyblock. Like you could use this set in Diana, Spider Slayers, and Kudra. Besides Kudra, you can also use this armor set for the most of the Crimson Isle contents besides Blaze Slayer. The third pro for Aurora set is that it's a better version of Storm set outside of dungeons. As soon as your Aurora set reaches Burning 10 star, it has better stats than Storm set already. At this point, no matter the EHP and the damage is all better than the Storm set. This is not included the Mana Pool attribute giving Aurora pieces more mana than Storm set. With this set, I can also use Gauntlet of Contagion with it. I can kill multiple bosses at once like this, shown here. As you guys can see that, I did kill multiple bosses at once, and after showing you guys the pros of the Aurora set, it's time to move on to the cons. So for the first con of the Aurora armor set is that it's hard to obtain or tier up. In order to obtain and tier up the armor set, you need to do Kudra, and getting into Kudra can be hard is because it's pretty expensive. It's also time consuming is because you need to get heavy pearls and Kudra teeth to tier up your Aurora armor set. The second con of this armor set is that this armor set is expensive to upgrade. The amount of essence you need might be a lot and it can get pricey. And also, you need to level up the attributes of this armor set, which is also expensive. The third con is that you don't have Magic Find compared to Crimson armor, because with this set normally you will be not using Magic Find attributes, so you will not have high Magic Find. Unless you don't care about the Magic Find and think Magic Find is a scam, then just scratch this. Okay, after done explaining the pros and cons of the Aurora set, it's time to move on to the attribute part for this set and the equipments going along with this set. For the attribute part of the Aurora set, there's a lot of varieties you could choose, but I would recommend these three combos. These attributes can be used on the Aurora set or the equipments that goes along with the set. The first combo I recommend to use would be Mana Pool and Veteran. This is the combo that I used to use when I was doing Eman and RCM with Aurora. This attribute combo is pretty self-explanatory. Mana Pool for more damage and Veteran for faster boss spawning rate. If you didn't know that, Veteran give combat wisdom, which give more combat EXP, and more combat EXP means fill up the Slayer quest faster for spawning the boss faster. The second set of attribute would be Mana Pool Vitality. Why Vitality instead of Veteran, you may ask? It's because this is an attribute that can help you with your survivability against the boss if you have any problem surviving. And Mana Pool, I explained it from last set, is for more damage. The third set of attributes is Mana Pool and Mana Regen, aka God Roll attribute combo for Aurora. This is also the set that I'm using right now. This attribute combo is kind of overkill for Eman, but you can use it in other contents that I previously mentioned in the video before. After hearing about the Aurora set, I will be talking about the Crimson armor set up next. For Crimson set, I will be doing what I did before with Aurora set. I will be going over the pros and cons first, and then move on to the attribute combos that you could choose to use for Aurora set. The first pro and the most important one for this set is that it gives the most Magic Find. And this is the only armor set that you want to get Magic Find attributes on. The second pro of Crimson Armor is that it can be used in most of the content in this game besides Kudra and Magma Fishing in Crimson Isle. The third pro of using this armor set is that you could do Blade Slayer and consistent phase skipping for Eman, and if you don't know what phase skipping in Eman is, let me show you. It's when you do so much damage to the boss that it goes into hit phase and laser phase at the same time. The fourth pro of the Crimson Armor set is its passive, bro. Dom Swipe is so broken. You see, most of the one-shot methods of Emans are done by people who are wearing Crimson Armors. Now moving on to the cons of Crimson Armors. The first con of Crimson set is that it's the most expensive Crimson Isle armor set. Besides having the same cons as the Aurora set where you need a lot of essence and materials, buying the pieces of Crimson armor having Magic Fan attributes on it is usually more expensive than the other armor pieces. Second con is that you won't be able to use Crimson set for Kudra, because for Kudra you will want to use Terra set instead. Then at that time you might want to debate between which set you want to focus on, upgrading Terra set for doing more Kudra or Crimson set to do other contents like Eman. After going over the pros and cons of the Crimson set, I will be talking about the attributes you will want for this set. For the attributes of Crimson set, I will recommend 3 sets of attributes that I often see people use and what I use. Keep in mind that you can also use these attributes on your equipments. The first set of attribute is Vitality and Veteran. With this set of attribute, you can basically use it for all slayers. Vitality for healing more and regen faster, and then Veteran for faster boss spawning. The second set of attribute is Magic Find Vitality. This is when you don't care about the boss spawn rate and only care about rare drops. Magic Find attribute for more Magic Find for more rare drops, Vitality for more healing. The third and last set of attribute for Crimson set is Magic Find and Veteran, aka the God Roll attribute set for Crimson set. This combo is where you are good enough you don't need any more healing from Vitality. Now you just care about spawning boss faster with Veteran and get more rare drops with more Magic Find from Magic Find attributes. This is also the set that I mainly use for Eman right now. For a final verdict, after comparing these two armor sets, you should know the benefits of each set and which set you have in mind that interests you the most. Me personally, I would pick Crimson set 100%, because I like to spawn my boss fast and get more rare drops with high Magic Find that I get from using Crimson armor set. Because this let me use Magic Find and Veteran as my attribute for my armor. At this point, I'm also answering another question that I get frequently asked while I'm streaming. There were a lot of people who were asking me about why I don't use Crimson Muddy Spoon. Oh, it's so good, it's so OP. Let me tell you a couple of reasons why I don't want to use that method. 1, I think meleeing is more fun for me. 2, using the Mighty Spoon method, you won't be able to have Magic Find attributes on your Crimson pieces, so it's a no-go for me because you get less Magic Find. 3, I find it cringe using this method. But these are my personal opinions, so take it with a grain of salt. Well, this is all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed watching the video and see you in the next video. See ya!